Everybody, and welcome to Fraser Field for the beginning of the next season for Lynn English. This is actually a brand new GBL team against an old GBL team. English jumped into the GBL this year. Peabody was in the GBL for a very long time before jumping into the Northeastern Conference. Peabody 9-8. They're the number 14 seed. English played fewer games. They're 7-2. They're the number 3 seed. And this is Division 1 North, opening round. Hit in the air to center field. Almost right at the center fielder, Chris Figueroa. One up, one down in the first inning. Peabody's trying to make it a sweep. They've already played a tournament game. They knocked off Lynn Classical. They actually mercy ruled them. I think it was 12-2. First game for Lynn English. Umpire's making sure everybody's in the dugout. Wide for ball 2. Fishing down and away, ball 3. These are two teams that know each other well. They played many, many games. Coach Betancourt told me coming in, he was sorry he hasn't come here more often. And on 4 pitches, Nick Villano, the third baseman, draws a walk. Ryan Knight, the center fielder, will be the hitter. Coach Betancourt, his daughters are doing. His daughter pitched a perfect game today in softball. He's also the football coach, so he knows all about English sports. Up and away for a ball. In the turf, 2-0. In for a strike, 2-1. He's had a good year this year, 7-2. They knocked off undefeated Medford to win the Greater Boston League after Medford had beaten them earlier in the year. Foul ball. Just slightly fouled just as it got to the first base bag. Swing and just jammed him in on the hands. He swung right through it. Two-away, Giovanni Guglielmo. He's a DH. He's hitting for the pitcher, Mike Gessler. In for a strike. The lights have been on for a while. Very cloudy here, overcast, and it's been good because it brings a slight breeze and takes the heat away. The flag's out in right center field, blowing briskly. Just overhead, over the right fielder's head, a couple of patches of blue skies. Otherwise, everything is clouds. Low for a ball. People still coming in. I thought there would be a crowd here. With English bringing people and Peabody bringing people. Hit way up in the air. First baseman makes the play in fair territory. That's Angel Gonzalez, and all of a sudden, somebody turned the lights on here at Frazier Field. The sun just popped out from behind the cloud, and the entire field and the stands went in bright sunshine. It didn't last that long, just enough to blind people. So the walk doesn't hurt. English will get a chance to get on the board first. It'll be center fielder Chris Figueroa, the center fielder, leading off. Shortstop Claudius Prandis will bat second. Playing first and hitting third, Angel Gonzalez. The DH, Eldrian Miaa. He's hitting for the pitcher, Manuel Tavares, will hit in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth and catching, Brendan Falasca. The right fielder, Luis Pena, will hit number 6. Playing third base and hitting seventh is Jeremy Brito. Mateo Rodriguez, the left fielder, will hit number 8. And bringing up the tail end of the batting order is the second baseman, Yordi Contreras. I'll give you the Peabody bat. No, Link Cable might send a copy of this to Peabody Cable. Tolentino, the shortstop, leads off. Nick Villano, the third baseman, bats second. Center fielder Ryan Knight hits third. Giovanni Guglielmo hitting for Mike Gessler as a DH, hits fourth. Brendan Smith plays first and bats fifth. Joe Raymond, the right fielder, bats sixth. Jacob Paul Harris, the left fielder, bats seventh. Brian Brunet, the catcher, hits eighth. And Mike Krause, the second baseman, hits number 9. And the rarity here is Coach Paula. And congratulations, he was selected as the coach of the year for the GBL. He coaches first base, not third base. High for a ball. Way up and in for a ball, 2-0. English trying to make it a sweep for Lynn here at Frazier Field. St. Mary's beat Greater Lowell 4-2 here. In for a strike. I'll mention again, it's Mike Gessler on the mound for Peabody. High and tight. 3-1 to count. So Figueroa will be taking a good look at this one. And Figueroa leads off with a walk. Claudius Prandis, the shortstop. Had a very good year, even on short year, 9 games, but he's had a very good year. He's made some very nice plays at short. Up with a couple of very big hits at times. In for a strike. Quick throw over, diving back is Figueroa. Curveball, punch foul back up in the seats. Couple of people scattering, couple of people trying to make a play. People still coming in. Good little crowd. Diving back is Figueroa. Reaches for it, hits it to the first baseman. It's not a sacrifice, but it'll work the same. Just reached out and kind of tapped it to the first baseman. Angel Gonzalez, the first baseman, will be the hitter. Kind of flinched a little bit, that curveball. It broke across for a strike. Swing and a miss. Chase the pitch that broke down and away. Down and away for a ball. Kessler very slow, deliberate. Reaches for that one, hits it off the screen. Count stays 1 ball, 2 strikes. He turned to throw to second. There was nobody there at second base covering. Hit in the air outside third base. Slipping and falling, but making a catch. Falling down is Nick Folano, the third baseman. So 2 outs for Peabody Miaa. He's DHing for the pitcher, Manuel Tavares. And again, pretty good little crowd. People still coming in. High for a ball. I found out that the traffic over at Manning Field are again is football players. Swung on and missed. It hit him in the head. Hit him in the helmet. So 2 on for Brendan Velasco. Pitching wide for a ball. Little inside out swing, pops it up out of play. Count goes 1-1. Swing and a miss. He chased a high fastball. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Way wide. So we got deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2-1. Waved at that pitch. So England's just 2 on, 1 in scoring position with the walk and the hit batsman. But Kessler takes care of it with a strikeout, and we're right back where we started, dead even. English nothing, Peabody nothing at the end of 1. 5, 6, and 7 for Peabody as we start the second inning. Brendan Smith, the first baseman, leads it off against Manuel Tavares starting his second inning. On the corner for a strike. Two perfect pitches, painting that outside corner. Hit in the air, foul. Up in the seats and over the seats and well out of play. Chopped the shot, big hop, they gotta hurry. Nice job by the shortstop, Prandis. He had to wait for that ball, and then he threw a rocket over to Gonzalez at first. 1 up, 1 down in the second. Joe Raymond, the right fielder, hitting from the left side. Down and in for a ball. I think if English wins, they'll be back here on Wednesday. St. Mary's won, but they won't be back. They have to go, I believe they have to go to Arlington. They sliced it the other way out of play. During the St. Mary's game, there was a decent crowd here. I said, this crowd's not bad, but I expect a very good crowd tonight. English and Peabody will bring people. And I was right. It's a really nice crowd on both sides. Monday night at the ballpark. Up and away for a ball. Evens the count at 2. A little late swing. That was up and away, and he went after it anyway with 2 strikes and fouled it way out of play. Chop foul toward the Peabody bench. Joe Raymond, the right fielder, hanging around. Hit high in the air. Long run for everybody. Prandis with a nice job. Third baseman with his back turned trying to go get it. Left field had to come a long way. Prandis covered a lot of ground to go get that. I told you when he hit that he's been a big part of English's success. He's been a great job at shortstop. That was a very nice defensive play. 2 up, 2 down. Prandis getting involved in both plays. Jacob Palhares, the left fielder, is the hitter. Missing wide for a ball. Hit in a right field for a base hit. So the first hit of the game goes to Palhares. That is 4 in a row retired by Tavares. Ryan Brunet, the catcher, is the hitter. Just a line shot between first and second in the right field. Over but low for a ball. They throw it down, it got away, but he can't go anywhere because he slid back into first base. They bounced the ball to first base, so it went to right field. Pena got to it quickly, but diving back at first, Palhares wasn't able to go anywhere. 2-0 the count to the Tanner catcher. Missing inside and low, 3-0. Mike Kraus, the second baseman, on deck. On 4 pitches. Renee draws a walk. Second walk given up by Tavares. The inning started easily enough. Grounded to short, popped to short. Now a single and a walk, and they'll have a runner at first for the catcher. I didn't see the number, so I don't know who it is. I mentioned Mike Kraus, the second baseman. Hit in the left field for a base hit. Throw coming to the plate. Out at the plate. Outstanding throw by Rodriguez. And Velasquez makes the tag. Head first dive came up just short. So Kraus gets the base hit. Peabody gets that close to getting on the board. Would have been 2 out lightning. So the walk and the 2 hits don't hurt, as a great play by the left fielder, Mateo Rodriguez, and a nice tag by Velasquez cuts down the runner at home. The walk almost hurt. But English escapes with that great defensive play. And once again, they'll have a chance to get on the board first. Luis Pena, Jeremy Brito, Mateo Rodriguez to face Mike Gessler, starting his second inning of work. Peabody fans got excited when Kraus got that solid shot, but no wasted effort. Rodriguez fielded it perfectly, made a perfect throw. Velasco made the tag. It was Pena during the, I think it was during the GBL tournament, hit the ball over the left center field fence. Lewis is the right fielder for the Bulldogs. In for a strike. Counted away for a ball. Swing and a miss. 1-2 the count. Hit foul. Well out of play. And I talk about the crowd, people still coming in. This is probably the biggest crowd we've had all year, biggest crowd we've had in a while. Jammed him inside, he swung right through it. Back-to-back strikeouts, one to end the first, one to start the second. Jeremy Brito, the third baseman, will be the hitter. Good curveball for a strike. What a fastball. Lost his hat with that one. He put everything into that pitch. Call third strike, another blazing fastball. Mateo Rodriguez, who made that great throw from left field to cut down the would-be run, is the hitter. Lined in the right center field for a base hit in the gap. Nice job by the center fielder Knight to get it to it and hold it to a single. That's the first hit for English. It comes with 2 outs. It brings up Yordi Contreras, the second baseman. Will English try to get the runner in scoring position? Rodriguez with a very short lead at first base. Dives back on the throw over. Off the catcher's glove, the wild pitch will move the runner up. Second inning, English has a runner in scoring position. Second time it's been with 2 outs. Thought about it. Brunet lost the baseball in his feet right in front of him. Rodriguez thought about going and then got about almost halfway and just stopped and went back to second. 2-0 the count. In for a strike, 2-1. On the corner again. So again, deuce as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the batter is number 2. And we're in inning number 2. So we got a lot of deuces. And we got a runner at second base. Way over the head of the hitter to the backstop. Rodriguez winds up at third. Full count, 3-2. Top of the order, Chris Figueroa on deck. So the bottom 2 players get on after 2 outs. Brings up the top of the order. Figueroa drew a walk in the first inning. So English had 2 on both innings, both times with 2 outs. Let's see what they do if the runner tries to steal second. Wide for a ball. Ooh, that was a little bit of a gift. 1-1. That looked, I'm right behind home plate. That looked a little bit outside. The runner takes off high and tight. They fake the throw. They let him go. So second and third now for English with 2 outs. The count goes to 2-1. Missing down and away, 3-1. Nice top by the catcher. That was ticketed for the backstop. So after two big strikeouts, a hit, a walk, and a walk have loaded the bases. Claudius Prandis, little excuse me swing, his first at bat. He just reached and hit a little tap at first base. So 3 on with 2 out here in the bottom of the second as the sun comes, blinding everybody sitting behind the Peabody dugout and off to the right side. And us in the press box if you look to the left. In for a strike. He's been consistent on that pitch, but from here it looks like it's not even close. Wide for a ball. 1-1. Those look like 2 identical pitches. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. So Prandis is 1 swing away from getting English a lead. Gessler is 1 strike away from getting out of a jam. Way wide for a ball. And again, deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Again, it's still inning number 2. Gets the strikeout. He strikes out the side, but he gave his coach a little bit of gray hair as he walked 2 and gave up a hit. But we're still dead even at the end of 2. English nothing, Peabody nothing going into the 3rd. Top of the order will start the 3rd inning for Peabody. Juan Tolentino flied out to center field as 1 trip. Low for a ball. They kind of shade him toward the right side. Center field is over toward right center. Right field is a lot closer to the line for a right-hand hitter. Left field is way off the line as that ball goes to the backstop. In for a strike. He didn't like that call. Hit the 3rd. Big hop for the 3rd baseman. And they throw it away. And they tag him out at second base. Great hustle by Falaska. They airmailed the ball to first base. Great hustle by the catcher to get down behind first base. He threw a strike to second base. And Prandis tags the runner out. So they were bittersweet. They were celebrating the overthrow, going to have a runner in scoring position, and he gets thrown out at second base. Big hop, foul. Popped up. Prandis, the shortstop, makes the call. And drifting towards second base, losing his hat, he makes the catch. Fernandez has been involved in 4 of the last 5 outs. 2 pop-ups, an assist, and a put-out on the runner trying to go to second. Missing inside. Ryan Knight, the center fielder, struck out swinging. So I mentioned him. Peabody fans went from screaming and getting excited over the overthrow at first to moaning a little bit when the runner got thrown out at second. Peaks and valleys. Solid shot out to right, foul. He got all of that one. Got out in front of it just enough to pull it foul. Hit that a long way. Two on the count. Just inside, ball 3. And that's ball 4. Second walk, third walk given up. The last walk he gave up almost hurt him. It was a 2-out walk, followed by a base hit, but left fielder Rodriguez made a great throw to the plate and cut the runner down for the 3rd out. Let's see if Peabody tries with the cleanup hitter up. Do they try to steal second? They don't. Hit the deep shot, long throw, safety beat it. Nice try by Prentice. He had to go deep in the hole at shortstop. So for the 2nd inning in a row, Peabody gets 2 on with 2 out. How big is that throw out at second base on the errant throw now? Brendan Smith grounded out short to first. There's 1 trip. Good pitch for a strike. Hit in the left field for a base hit. They're not going to throw this runner out. So 2-out lightning by Peabody. The walk hurts. The walk comes in to score. Brendan Smith got all of that one and drilled it. Rodriguez had no chance to throw anybody out then. High for a ball. So a walk and back-to-back hits after 2 outs. That put English in a 1-run hole. That one hits him. So the bases are loaded. Jacob O'Hara's got the first hit of the game. And he was the one that was thrown out at home plate. And they're coming out to talk to Tavares. Again, 2-out lightning by Peabody. The walk got it started. 2 base hits and now a hit batsman. Peabody's already got 1 run in. Now Paul Harris, who ripped the single into left field, is the hitter. After the first pitch, pops it up. Nice little oh-hum basket catch by the second baseman Contreras going out to right field. So they didn't hesitate. Paul Harris jumped on the first pitch and pops it up. But that 2-out lightning, the big walk with 2 outs, extends the inning. They wind up getting 2 more hits, and Peabody jumps on top 1-0. The error didn't hurt because the error was thrown out at second base, so it would have been a bigger inning for Peabody. The hit batsman didn't hurt either. So we're moving to the bottom of the third. English now trailing. This is Division I North, first round game. English is the number 3 seed at 7-2. Peabody, the number 14 seed at 9-8. They finished the year at 8-8. They beat Glasgow in the preliminary round game at Peabody. And he beat them convincingly, 12-2, a mercy rule. So now Mike Gessler will take the mound for the first time. He'll start his 3rd inning of work, and he's got a lead. He's leading by a run. And I think we've seen the last of that bright sunshine. It's now dipped down behind the trees, over behind Pine Hill Cemetery. And people won't have to be worried about getting blinded by the sun if they look quickly to their left. Angel Gonzalez will lead it off. He popped to the third baseman. Back in the first inning. English is threatened. They put 2-1 in the first. They loaded the bases in the second. But both times it was with 2 outs. Second inning, Geisler struck out the side. The last one coming with the bases loaded. He started with 2 strikeouts. High for a ball. For Gonzalez, Eldrian Bonilla, Brendan Velasca. The 3 to face Mike Gessler. Swing and a miss. That pitch was by him. Good curveball. Had him backing away from that pitch. And Geisler jumps on top, 1-2. Just got a piece of that curveball that was up and in. Count stays 1-2. Gets a piece and fouls it to the screen, stays alive. Gonzalez hanging in. That one hangs up and in. The curveball didn't break. Down and away. So he was ahead of Gonzalez. Now he's got to come in with a pitch. He'll put him on. The payoff pitch up and coming. Down and in for ball 4. Good at bat by Gonzalez. He worked himself to first base after being behind. Peabody Miaa got hit by a pitch. So he reached, but he has been up officially. Swing and a miss. Miaa was trying to give his team a 2-1 lead with that switch, with that swing. Down and away. Nice job by Brunet, the catcher, to go get that one. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Solid shot into center field for a base hit. Past the dive of the shortstop, Tolentino. I thought for a minute he was going to knock it down. So 2 on with nobody out for Brendan Velasco. Let's see if English plays small ball here. English trying to answer back. Peabody got a run on the top of this inning. Swing and a miss. Didn't show bunt. Had a duck under that one. That was way over his head. Just a little bit inside. Those football players over at Manning have spent a lot of time over there. Time called by Velasco. And he gets it from the umpire. The 1-1 pitch. Hit foul back. One and two to the Bulldog catcher. I told you, Kessler was slow, deliberate. Off to catch his glove. He threw it way over the head of Velasco. They move up to second and third. Alaska struck out his last at bat, but he's hoping he can put the ball in play. Get out. The 2-2 pitch up and coming. Peabody brings their infield in. And it gets away. The run is going to score. The runner at second stayed at second. And that's ball 4. Miaa struck out swinging. Here's one trip. We got warm-up action for Peabody. A walk, a single, a walk, a wild pitch. Actually, 2 wild pitches. The runner at second should have been at third. The runner from third scored. They had a play at the plate, and he still didn't go to third. Now Coach Pettencourt will make a little stroll out to the mound to talk to Mike Geisler. Peabody got a run, 2-out Lightning in it. Top of the inning, after 2 outs, a walk, a hit. A single by Smith. Brought in the run, make it 1-0. Now Peabody gives it back. He walked Gonzalez. A hit by Miaa. He just walked Velasca. A couple of wild pitches. And first and second with nobody out for Peabody, the right fielder, who struck out swinging his one trip. So the English fans were down a little bit with Peabody getting the run. Now it's Peabody fans that are quiet. The drummer that's been here the last couple of games goes to work. But those wild pitches, I mean, they weren't even close. Missing for a ball. Brunet, the catcher, has had a workout in this inning. He stopped a couple that could have gone to the backstop. He jammed him and he went after it anyway. He fouled it back. Slice foul by Pena. Count goes 1-2. The winner of this will move on. The loser will be done. For English, it's huge because if they win, they could be right back here. I'm not sure what the base umpire is doing. He's yelling something to the English bench. I thought maybe he was walking in and calling a balk. The 1-2 pitch up and coming. Curveball froze him. Jeremy's Brito called out on strikes his first trip. And now we're going to have a pitching change. Coach Betancourt, he went out, left Geisler in the game. Now he's going to go to the bullpen and make a change. Evan DeLillo is the new pitcher. Hit on the ground to short. They go to second for one. They don't get two. Luckily, the first baseman saved that. So 2 outs, first and third. For Mateo Rodriguez, who got a base hit his first time up. He got the first hit for English. So that was kind of strange. They went out to talk to Geisler, kept him in, he got a strikeout, and with the strikeout, they took him out. That almost went to the backstop. That's a nice job by Brunet. That was way up and over the head, sailing away almost toward the English dugout. The runner will go to second, so it's second and third now. On the inside corner. Off to catch his glove. English is going to get a run. Way inside. Brunet had no chance to get that one. So English says to Peabody, I'll see you one and I'll raise you one. If they get two in the bottom of the inning, they have a runner at third with 2 outs. Wild pitches have been the norm. Up and away for a ball. Jordi Contreras, the second baseman, on deck. Swing and a miss. We'll go full 3-2. Rodriguez is the 6th hitter in the inning. English only has 1 hit, but they scored 2 runs. Way up and in for ball 4. First and third. Contreras threw a walk. His 1 trip. Up and away for a ball. So Geisler is through. He goes 2 2/3, 2 1/3. Gives up the 2 runs they were earned. Hit sharply to second base. And he didn't go to first. He went to second with it. Contreras hit it right on the nose. but right at the second baseman. So English watches Peabody get 1. They turn around and get 2. We finished 3 here in this Division 1 North first round game. English 2, Peabody 1. So Geisler goes 2 1/3 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs that were earned, 5 walks. 1 of them scored. He bailed out of trouble the first 2 innings with 2 on in the first, 3 on in the second, but he was able to get out of the inning. But he got himself in trouble in the third, and wild pitches were the norm for the day. Both of English runs scored on wild pitches. Chop over the mound. Nice job. Jeremy's Brito stayed with it. It bounced over the head of the pitcher, Tavares. Looked like it might be a base hit. But they throw the catcher Brunet out for the first out on a nice play by Brito, staying with it. Mike Krause got the single that looked like it put Peabody on the board, but they threw the runner out trying to score. In for a strike. Line right to the third baseman. You can't hit any better than Krause just hit it. He's hit 2 shots. He's got 1 base hit. Second nice play by Brito. That was self-defense. That was going to hit him right on the letters on his uniform. 2 outs. Juan Tolentino. Fly to center, reached on an error. Hit in the air, coming on, left fielder, gets there and makes the play. A quick 1-2-3 inning. Tolentino flying out. He was the one that reached on the air and they got thrown out trying to go to second base. So a very quick 1-2-3 inning. First 1-2-3 inning by either pitcher. Top of the order for the Bulldogs as we'll start the bottom of the 4th inning. I'm looking at Coach Betancourt talking to the catcher. Coach Betancourt is about 6'2", well over 200 pounds. Brunet, the catcher, is about 5'5". Brunet was just gazing up at him. Betancourt looking down at him. Chris Figueroa has been on base twice, but he hasn't been up officially. He walked twice. He's got 2 of the 5 walks. Given up by Geisler. DeLillo came in and he gave up a walk, but got out of it with the force out to end the inning. A little different. He comes a little side on. I'm going to date myself, and most people won't know what I'm talking about, but Ewell Blackwell used to do that in the major leagues. Almost softball underhand. So 1-2-3 for English as we start the bottom of the fourth. Kind of hooks that ball behind his back as he's coming forward. In for a strike. Jammed him and he swung at it anyway and fouled it off. This has become more the norm than anything else. Pitchers pitching from the stretch. Used to be you didn't want to pitch from the stretch. You wanted to pitch on the windup. You didn't want stretch mean you had people on base. Now almost everybody is pitching from the stretch. Chopped towards second base. They got to hurry. Nice play. Mike Krause with a nice play over to first baseman Smith. No wasted motion. Any wasted motion, Figueroa would have been on base. Just a little tap. Krause had to come a long way behind the mound to get it. Made a nice play. Prondas has punched to first and struck out swinging. Way wide for a ball. Boy, both pitches, Geisler and DeLillo, when they've missed overheads way wide. Brunet, as I mentioned before, is really getting a workout. Lined in the center field for a base hit. That's only the third hit for English. Angel Gonzalez popped the third. He drew one of the walks in the third inning and came around to score on a wild pitch. They picked him off. First time he got back, that time he was a dead duck. That wasn't even close. So 2 away. He was way off the bag and got caught. Hit foul to the screen. That one goes to the backstop. How big was that pickoff now? Instead of having a runner at second with one out, the count is 1-1 with 2 outs and nobody on. I'm really impressed with the crowd. There's a very nice crowd here for this game. Hit foul back. Reaches for that and fouls it back. One, two, the count. to the Bulldog first baseman. Popped up. Short center field. Everybody going back. Center fielder calls everybody off. Ryan Knight makes the play. So they got a hit, but it was still a 1-2-3 inning because they picked the runner off at first. So we finished 4 here at Frazier Field. English 2, Peabody 1. Nick Villano, Ryan Knight, Giovanni Guglielmo, 2, 3, and 4 for the Peabody Tanners. Popped up, and it's going to go out of play. Right on top of the roof, right over our heads. Peabody fans trying to get their players into it. Down and in for a ball. Swing and a miss. Get out in front of that and swung right through it. 1-2 the count. Hit foul off the catcher at home plate. Count stays 1-2. Swing and a miss, he gets him. Only his second strikeout. He had 1 in the first inning. And the other strikeout is Ryan Knight, who's in the box now. He struck out, but last time up he walked, and he scored the 1 run. He walked with 2 outs. Line shot, he got out in front of that one and pulled it foul. He hit it a ton, but got way out in front. Down and in for a ball. Down and in again, 2-1. Slapped that one past first base. How's even at 2? So we got 2s on the board, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and number 2 is the hitter. Hit in the air to right field. Pena, he made that look easy. He was circling it. He finally reached up and made the play. I don't know if he lost it, but he wound up catching it. 2 outs. Giovanni Guglielmo popped to first and singled. Single came in the 3rd inning when they got their 1 run. he kept the inning alive after the 2-out walk. He got the 2-out hit. Good fastball for a strike. Down and away for a ball. Low again for a ball, 2-1. Probably we had a few more people here at the park, but every once in a while I see a car pull in the parking lot. They just pull out again because they can't find a place to park. Lined in the left field for a base hit. Another 2-out hit for Guglielmo. Brendan Smith grounded a short, and he got the 2-out hit that knocked in the first run. So he's 1 for 2 with an RBI. See if Peabody tries to steal second base. Swing and a miss. On the corner, good pitch, 0-2. He'd like to throw this pitch right there as well. That bounces and the runner is going to go to second base. So the tying run's in scoring position. Wild pitches have really helped. They certainly helped English. Both their runs scored on wild pitches. English wanted that. Smith took a long look at that pitch. Didn't miss by much. And again, deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Hit way up in the air. Center fielder Figueroa makes the play. So Peabody gets a runner in scoring position. But Tavares gets the fly ball. We'll move into the bottom of the 5th. I think he's holding on to that skinny 1-run lead. Middle of the order for English, 4, 5, and 6. I'm still very happy about the crowd here. This is the way it should be for high school games. They're coming in, taking advantage of this outstanding facility, along with the one across the way, the football field. Linton is very blessed to have both of these. DeLillo will start an inning for the second time. He came in relief. He threw a wild pitch that allowed the go-ahead run to score, but it was charged to Geisler because Geisler put the runner on base. gave up a hit in the fourth, but he picked the runner off at first. Adrian Miaa got hit by a pitch, singled and scored. He scored the second run, which is the run that gave English the lead that they have now. Hit right back, it gets by the pitcher, and they bobble it. Miaa will reach on the error. Shortstop still had a shot at him, but then the shortstop bobbled it, couldn't pick it up. English gets a big break. Brendan Velasquez was struck out and walked. And he made the big tag out at the home plate on a great throw by Rodriguez, the left fielder, to knock down a would-be run. Nice job by Brunet again. Had to bounce way out to his right and blocked that one. And again, what a workout he's getting behind home plate. Stepped off the rubber and faked the throw over to first. I don't think we're going to see Miaa try to steal second base. He's getting about 2 steps off the first base bag. And it hits Velasquez. So an error and a hit batsman. Second hit batsman, Geisler hit one. Way back in the first inning, it didn't hurt. Luis Pena has struck out twice swinging. Pushes the bunt, they're going to let it go foul. Nice try. They didn't have a play on the bunt, it would have been a base hit. Good job by the third baseman, Villano, to let it go foul. So let's see if they do it again. Third baseman is anchoring back. They're going to let the pitcher play the third base side for the bunt. They called a balk on the pitcher. They had a play on. Everybody was running. They were going to try and sneak in behind the runner at second base, and they balked. Shortstop running to third. Third baseman charging home. First baseman charging. Second baseman was trying to get behind the runner at second. Hit foul to the screen. So English with another threat, second and third, nobody out. Thanks to an error and a hit batsman and a balk. Hit foul again up in the seats. English trying to add to a 2-1 lead. We mentioned way back in the first inning, this is the new GBL English against the old GBL Peabody. Peabody left the GBL to go to the Northeastern Conference. English left the conference to go to the GBL. Off to catch his glove, but not far enough for anybody to go anywhere. They know each other well. They played many games and many sports against each other. Boys and girls. Way wide again. Count goes 2-2. And the drummer goes to work. And it hits him. So the bases are loaded. An error, a hit batsman, a balk. Jeremy's Brito struck out, bounced into a 6-4 fielder's choice. Meeting of the minds out at the mound. And all of a sudden, those Peabody fans who were trying to get their guys up have become very quiet. And the drummer is leading the charge for the English fans. In for a strike. Peabody has the infield in. Bases loaded, nobody out. High and tight for a ball. Nobody warming up in the Peabody bullpen. Way wide for a ball. Two on the count. Way up and in. Brito will take a long look at this pitch, 3-1. He's got two shots. DeLillo only has one. He's got to come in with this pitch. In for a strike, and the count goes full. So a very big pitch coming up for both teams. The payoff pitch. Down and away, ball 4. English has 3, and none of them have scored on a base hit. 2 out pitches and a walk. And that brings a trip out to the mound by Coach Betancourt. An error, a hit batsman, and a walk. English hasn't they put the ball in play. The first hitter, the error. And that's the only ball in play. Dominici is going to be the new pitcher. The lineup they gave me only has one other pitcher, Justin Powers, and he's not eligible to pitch. He threw too many pitches, I guess, in the classical game. Mateo Rodriguez is perfect. He shingled and walked in 2 trips. Dom Anishi will face Mateo Rodriguez. Comes in a tough spot. Bases loaded, nobody out, and a run in. DeLillo went 1 2/3 innings. Gave up 1 run, unearned because of the error. He's given up only 1 hit. He walked 2 and hit 2. He's responsible for everybody out there and the run that was scored this inning. The infield still drawn way in for Peabody. Shortstop is almost even with the pitcher. High for a ball. Again, those Peabody fans have become awful quiet. Brune's going to go out to talk to his pitcher. Down and away, 2-0. Not an easy spot for Evan DeLillo to come in. Bases loaded, nobody out. In for a strike. 2-1. Swing and a miss. The count evens at 2. Low for a ball. And here we go again. Another big pitch coming up, 3-2. The payoff pitch. In the dirt, ball 4. Another run. The only ball put in play was the little chopper that was booted by the shortstop. Other than that, it's been walks and hit batsmen. Yordi Contreras in for a strike. He's walked, bounced into a fielder's choice. It was 0 for 1. Top of the order on deck. Still nobody out. And still bases loaded. Swing and a miss, 0-2. All the way around, the outfield is very shallow for Peabody, especially center and right. Hit foul to the backstop. And he'll get to see another pitch. Strike 3 call. The curveball broke nicely. That's the first out of the inning. It'll bring up the top of the order. Chris Figueiredo walked twice, bounced to second base. And Brunet takes a walk out to talk to his pitcher, while Esteban Paula talks to his hitter. Could we maybe see a bunt here? Peabody is backed up a little bit with their infield. Maybe a double play depth. Hoping to get out of the inning that way. They're not as close. Now they move in again. Now they're closing in. Looking to cut the runner down at home. High for a ball. Swing and a miss. Almost out to pull the trigger. Just held up as the pitch broke down and away. 2-1 the count. Claudius Prandis, the shortstop, on deck. In for a strike. Evens the count at 2. Just got a piece of that one and stays alive. Big pitches now for both teams. Just got a piece of that curveball. Good pitch by DeLillo. Threw it up and in, he swung right through it. Two away. Claudius Prandis reached and tapped a one-hopper to the first baseman, struck out swinging, got a base hit, and promptly got picked off at first base. So he's 1 for 3. He's made a couple of nice plays at short. High for a ball. High again, 2-0. That was ball 3. That was over his head. He swung at that pitch. So DeLillo got a break with that pitch. The 2-1 pitch. Hits it a mile up in the air. Shortstop backing up. Makes the play a step or two out in the outfield grass. So all things considered, Peavy got out of it rather cheaply. English had 2 runs in. They had the bases loaded and nobody out. And they got 2 strikeouts and a pop-up. But English has lengthened their lead. It's now English 4, Peabody 1 going into the 6th inning. 7-8 for Peabody as we start the 6th inning. Joe Raymond has popped the short, got hit by a pitch. That one goes right to the backstop. Boy, we've seen multiple wild pitches, and they have been wild pitches. Joe Raymond is the right fielder for the Tanners. That one almost went there too. 2-0. Peabody got their run in the third. English got 2 in the third. And they just got 2 in the fifth without benefit of a hit. And the first 2 runs, there were no hits involved with the run scoring. Both runs scored on wild pitches. Hit foul. Back. Quickly it's 2-2. Reaches for that and fouls it up in the seats. Nice catch by the fan. Tavares was ready, then he stepped off. That was a nice catch by the fan. Down behind third base. Strike 3 called on the corner. What a nice pitch. Third strikeout for Tavares. Second inning in a row. He started with a strikeout. We haven't had a 1-2-3, and the closest we had was the fourth by Peabody. Chop, big hop to the third baseman. Nice job by Brito. Closest we've had to a 1-2-3 inning. English had a ground out. They got a base hit, and Prandtl was picked off first, and Gonzalez flat out. They faced only 3 hitters, Peabody, in that fourth inning, but 1 got a base hit. So technically it wasn't an easy 1-2-3 inning. I believe this is a pinch hitter. This is not Brunet, the catcher. Brunet had walked and grounded a third. Swing and a miss. I don't know if there's Justin Powers. Chopped foul. Hit off his side. Quickly 2 strikes. I think this is Justin Powers pinch hitting for the catcher. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. They throw him out at first base. I don't know if they had to. First 1-2-3 inning, Tavares strikes out 2. So Peabody is down to their last 3 outs. Tavares gets strikeout 3 and 4. And we'll move into the bottom half of the 6th. It'll be just about the middle, 3, 4, and 5. Angel Gonzalez, Eldrian Bonilla, Brendan Falaska. English only has 3 base hits, but they got 4 runs. 2 scored on a wild pitch. 2 were walked home with the bases loaded. Peabody only has 5 hits. They bunched 2 in the second inning. That was when the runner was thrown out at home plate. And they got 2 more in the third, helped out by a walk. And they scored their 2 runs along with a hit batsman. Or their 1 run, I should say. So 4-1 is the score. Angel Gonzalez, popped to third, walked, scored the first of 2 in the third inning. Last time up, he flied to center field. Angel is the first baseman for the Bulldogs. English has tightened up over the last half of their season. Early on, they demolished Chelsea, but they beat Malden 15-12. They had walks, they had errors. Then they beat Classville 10-9. They had walks, they had errors. But then they had a great game against Classical in the first game of the GBL tournament. They beat them 3-2. They scored the run in the 7th inning to win it. Then they had an even better game offensively and defensively, beating undefeated Medford. So down the way, the defense is getting better and better, and the pitching is getting better. They've got a few gifts here tonight. The 1-2 pitch. Hit past third base, foul. Hit it hard, but got out in front, pulled it. So we'll do it again at 1-2. Way wide for a ball. Prunet again getting a workout. Well, he's going to be a tired young man tomorrow. Or later tonight. Two the count. Chased that pitch. It was way up and in. And they were going to throw him out, but he didn't go, so they tag him out. He's been nursing a right ankle. You can see him, he's limping a little bit going back to the bench. He turned it last game. Peabody Miaa got hit by a pitch, single and scored, reached on an error. The run he scored in the third inning was the second of 2 wild pitches that scored both runs. He started the 2-run uprising in the 5th. He had a little chopper just over the head of the pitcher. The shortstop got to it, but bobbled it, dropped it. He was safe. And he came around to score as English scored 2 without a hit. The only ball, they put 2 balls in play. The error of the little tap by Miaa and a pop-up to short to end the inning. That was the only 2 balls they put in play in that inning. Swing and a miss. On the inside corner, he was bouncing away from that one. It was a strike. Evens the count at 2. Breaks down and away. And again, another full count. We've had a few of these. Solid shot, but he got too far out in front and pulled it foul. Got all of that one. We'll do it again at 3-2. And that's ball 4 as it goes to the backstop. Nine walks given up by Peabody. Brendan Velasquez struck out, walked, got hit by a pitcher and scored. Again, Miaa get about 1 foot off the bag at first base. He is not a threat to steal second base. On the corner for a strike. Swing and a miss way out in front of that. Looked like a little off-speed curveball. 0-2. Brendan was 1 of 2 that got hit by a pitch. His pitch, hit by pitch, got English a run. Up and away. PB fans wanted that one. That wasn't even close. Umpire should go sit behind the Peabody dugout. You can see better there. Breaks down and away again. Count goes 2-2. Went with that off-speed breaking ball again. The 2-2 pitch. Missing wide, we go 3-2 again. Boy, I'm looking at Miaa. He is hardly getting off the bag. Never mind getting a lead. He is 1 step off the first base bag. The payoff pitch up and coming. Foul tip held onto by the catcher. Nice job. Brunet's done a nice job behind the plate. Two-way for Louis Pena. He struck out twice. He was trying to bunt his last time up. He wound up getting hit by a pitch. 1 of 2 in a row that got hit. Wound up loading the bases. And in 2 walks, followed for the 2 runs. Hit foul back out of play. Down and away for a ball. Curveball hangs high. 2-1 the count. Jeremy's Brito on deck, hoping he gets a shot. Started to pull the trigger. That pitch was way up and in. At the last minute, he said, I think I'll hold up. So the count's 3-1. He can be selective here. In for a strike, and the count goes full. So Miaa, with that 1 foot lead at first base, can go on the pitch. Strike 3 call, good pitch. He strikes out the side. So English is down in the 6th. Peabody is down to the last 3 outs. We'll move into the 7th. Peabody needs a rally. It's English 4. Peabody 1 with an inning left. Here we go into the 7th inning. Peabody needs at least 3 to stay alive. Mike Krause has singled and lined to the third baseman. He's hit it solid twice. He's 1 for 2. He hit that a rocket again. Just foul past third base. Not a bad hitter for number 9 in the lineup. On the corner, 0-2. Good pitch. Low for a ball. Peabody's got to get 2 people on to bring the tying run to home plate. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Put right in on the hand. Tavares had 1 strikeout through 5 innings. He struck out 3 of the last 4. Juan Tolentino was fly to center, reached on an error, and we reached on the error. He tried to extend it to go to second base and got thrown out, and he flied to left. So he's 0 for 3. Low again, 2-0. Down and in for a ball, 3-0. In for a strike, 3-1. Hit the third, nice play. Off the bag at first, he's safe. The first baseman came off the bag. Brito made a great play. It handcuffed him. He made a great throw, and he came off the bag. First baseman was way off the bag. Second error on the Bulldogs. That's a shame because that was a nice play by Brewer. That handcuffed him. He played it very nicely, fired it over, and Gonzalez came off the bag. And the umpire right there made the right call, no question. He came off the bag. Nick Falano, the third baseman, walked, popped a short, struck out swinging. That's a shame. That was the second out, easily. And it wasn't like he was going to get stepped on, because that wasn't that close. In for a strike. So everybody getting into it, the English fans, the Peabody fans, everybody getting into it here in the seventh inning. Hit, foul to third base. Just a little chopper. Quickly 0-2. Oh, 2 the count to the Tanner third baseman. English looking to move on. Tanner's trying to mount a big comeback. Swing and a miss, he got him. Peabody now their last out. One strikeout in the first 4 innings. He's got 5 in the last 3. 2 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th. And the last bastion for Peabody, Ryan Knight, the center fielder. Struck out, walked and scored, flied to right. High and tight for a ball. They're not even holding the runner on at first base. They're playing behind him. They'll give Tolentino second base if he wants it. In for a strike. In for a strike again, 1-2. Peabody down to their last strike. That one hit him. Giovanni Guglielmo, DH. He popped to first, but he got 2 hits his last 2 trips. And we're going to trip out to the mound. We mentioned Peabody's trying to get a sweep against the 2 Lynn teams that they haven't played in a while. Even in the Northeastern Conference, they didn't play that much because they were on different sides. north and south, if you will. So 2-way, 2 on. The tying run is at home plate. Inside and tight for a ball. Evera is trying to finish an outstanding performance against a very good Peabody team. Low for a ball. Brendan Smith, the first baseman, on deck, hoping he gets a shot. He would represent the go-ahead run. And that hits him. So Peabody trying to do what English did. Score runs without a hit. An error. 2 strikeouts, 2 hit batsmen. The bases are loaded. The tying run is at first base. The go-ahead run is at the plate. Smith has grounded to short, singled in the 1 run, and flied to center field. High for a ball, and the Peabody fans all of a sudden getting into it, and the English fans holding their breath. Low for a ball. In for a strike, 2-1. Hit the second base. Safe at second, they dropped the ball. That looked like the third out. Instead, the tying run is in scoring position. The go-ahead run is at first. The right fielder, Joe Raymond, is popped to short, got hit by a pitch, was called out on strikes. So that looked like the third out. Instead, it's a run. Up and away for a ball. They don't have a base hit yet. The only ball put in play was an error. Hit to second. The second baseman is going to take the play himself and make sure he makes the play. So English survives a scare in the 7th inning. Peabody gets a run. They had the tying run at second, the go-ahead run at first, and 2 solid shots to second base. One was booted. The last one, a solid shot by Raymond, but hit it right at the second baseman, and he didn't take any chances. He just ran to second base and tagged the bag. So English will go to 8-2. Peabody will finish up at 9-9. And the new GBL defeats the old GBL. English over Peabody. Peabody got the first run in the 3rd inning. After 2 outs, a walk, a single, and an RBI single by Brendan Smith made it 1-0 Peabody. English came back. Gonzalez threw a walk. Miaa got a base hit. They moved up on a wild pitch. A fielder's choice for an out. 2 wild pitches scored the 2 runs. It was 2-1. They got 2 more, English did, in the 5th without a base hit. An infield error. Back-to-back hit batsmen. Brito drew a walk for an RBI. Mateo Rodriguez drew a walk for an RBI. That made it 4-1. And then Peabody in the 7th inning. An error after a strikeout, an error after a strikeout. I hit batsman. And then what looked like an easy out turned into an error. A run scored. Bases still loaded. A run at third, the tying run at second, the go-ahead run at first. Joe Raymond hit it right on the nose, hit as hard as you can hit it, and hit it right at the second baseman, Contreras, who made sure he got that one. He missed the first one. He made sure he got the second one, and he took the play himself at second base to end the ball game. So Contreras goes the 7 innings. He gives up 2 runs. They're unearned because of the error of the side of the 7th inning. The other 1 run was earned, 1 run wasn't. Peabody got 5 hits. He struck out 6. He walked 3, but he didn't walk a batter after the 3rd inning. And he hit a couple, but it didn't hurt him. One of the walks scored the first run, and the error scored the second run. And that made it 4-2, and that was the final score. So for English, Figueroa had 2 walks. Prandis had a hit, played nice at shortstop. Gonzalez drew a walk and scored a run. Eldrin Miaa got hit by a pitch, singled, reached on an error, walked, scored 2 runs. Brendan Velasquez drew a walk, got hit by a pitch, and scored a run. Luis Pinilla got hit by a pitch that helped that 2-run inning in the 5th. Brito was on base twice with a fielder's choice. His walk got him an RBI with the bases loaded. Mateo Rodriguez was on base 3 times. A hit, 2 walks. The last walk got him an RBI. Contreras, the second baseman, got a walk, and he made that big play at the end of the game to seal the win and get Glasgow to win English to win 4-2 over Peabody. And again, Peabody will end the season at 9-9. English will go to 8-2, and they'll move on. And I believe they might have a home game here on Wednesday night. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But English will be the highest seed, being the number 3 seed. What day they'll play, I don't know. I was told they might play Wednesday here, which will be right at the same time that the Aganis football game will be being played. So English keeps playing well. They got a strong pitching performance, although he maybe got a little tired in the 7th. But Tavares hangs on and gets the win. English wins it 4-2 over Peabody. Peabody will end their season. English will move on to the quarterfinals. 4-2, English over Peabody. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm Don Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.